following show contains adult content. It's not our intent to offend anyone, but we want to inform you that if you are a child under the age of 18 or get offended easily, this next show may not be for you. The content, opinions, and subject matter of these shows are solely the choice of your show hosts and their guests, and not those of the Entertainment Network or any affiliated stations. Any comments or inquiries should be directed to those show hosts. Thank you for listening.
Sitting down and designing, why every man in my thinking, what are we gonna be wearing? Yo, I'm a Liverpool MC, you can't test me, big up the girls inside the party, let's get down to crazy Jimmy, big up myself and known as Alfie, the one and only, the Turkish MC.
Always love the clothes of Jimmy.
Bitch, I'm your wanna be, Jimmy Star's new celebrity.
We'll take you out to Jimmy Star's.
Hey ho, what's up everybody? Welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, bringing you the good times in music, fashion, pop culture, and entertainment. We got a fun show for you guys today, but before we get started, let's just say hi to the world. We want to give a shout out to my cool, outrageous man about town co-host, Mr. Ron Russell, and Astro. Astro, look at everybody. See everybody,
hello,
Astro?
Hello, it's Astro.
What's up, you guys? People are starting to join us in the chat room. Stefan is there, and he says hi from Tina. Hey, Stefan.
Hi,
Hey, Tina.
Tina.
Cindy Lady Lake is in there. We should have a good time today. I want to thank everybody for tuning in last week's show with Caitlin. We had Caitlin and Sharni Vincent. It's turning out to be one of our bigger shows. It's already just broke 10 million plays this morning. So it's shooting up there to be one of the biggest shows that we've had. And so I want to thank everybody because she's like my favorite. And you got to love it. So everybody check it out. It's on YouTube. Listen to it on Red Circle or Apple Podcasts. And thank you for everybody for going and listening. So it's Thanksgiving too. We want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving.
I do. I'm so sad that so many people don't know what Thanksgiving means. You know, I watched on TV, they did a thing in the street where they were asking people, what is Thanksgiving about? And these young people said, eating turkey. They had no idea. They said, who are the people that came here? And one person said they came on the Titanic. I almost died when I heard that. I thought, how fucking stupid could you be? That the Pilgrims came over on the Titanic. I mean, honestly.
They weren't all young people.
They were idiots. I mean, didn't they learn in school that the Pilgrims came over and it was the Mayflower? And the reason that we have Thanksgiving is because we broke feast with the Indians. And the Indians said, kill a turkey, they're good. And here's some corn, which is something we had no idea what it was, because in Europe they didn't have corn. And so we started eating corn and turkey. And
corn is my favorite.
I'm speaking.
I know corn is my favorite. I know
I'm speaking Italian
corn is my
because
favorite.
We have an Italian guest coming on. I'm so excited. I could show off and speak a little bit of my half-assed Italian. But anyway, he's irritating me today. Today I'm going to smack him around.
You guys, I have been so sick. So Ron has been sick. Yesterday, my dizziness and nauseous thing came back.
He's got a garbage pail in his face.
I basically slept in a garbage pail with my head in a garbage pail.
I mean, this is what I have to love and kiss and hold. A garbage pail.
And then when I finally was able to get up, I had green all over my beard. It was terrible.
And I said to him, let it dry. It's interesting.
Yeah. So I'm happy just the fact that I can lift my head off a pillow today. I want to
Last week I had snots running out of my nose, and yesterday he had snot all over his beard. So we're a very attractive couple. People can't wait to meet us in the street and say hi and give us a little hug and kiss.
They say we hope we both feel better, which we do. We're doing
we
better.
Both feel better now. You know, it's bad. I went to the hospital because, you know, of my age, being 22 years old is very dangerous. So I went into the hospital and the doctor said, it's a good thing you came in because at your age, 22 years old, it's very dangerous. Your cold could turn to pneumonia. So I want to tell everyone out there, if you're past 70 and you have the flu, please go get antibiotics and have a doctor look at you because that flu can turn into pneumonia and you die from pneumonia. my grandmother in Italy, that's what she died from at 98. She was as healthy as could be. She was running around cooking, cleaning, doing everything like a young woman. And then she caught the flu and got pneumonia and died from it. Hadn't she got pneumonia, she probably would still be alive today. She'd be about 240, but she'd still be, that old bitch would still be alive today. My grandmother was tough. I didn't care for my Italian grandmother in Italy. I lived with her for almost a year when I lived in Italy, and she was one tough hombre. Don't forget, she was born around Queen Victoria's time, which was the Victorian era. And she had all the old-fashioned ideas. I was going out with the guy that cleans the building, the janitor, his daughter. And when my grandmother found out, she went nuts. She said, "Don't you dare go out with the daughter of the street cleaner." She was so uppity because it was an embarrassment for the rest of the people that lived in the apartment building that my grandmother lived in. So I had to deal with her bullshit. And she'd lock the door if I came home after midnight. And and then she'd tell me to go sleep in the hallway. What a grandmother tells her American grandson, go sleep in the hallway if you come home after midnight. She's a bitch on wheels. No wonder my father ran away from her when he was 21 years old and came to America. I don't blame him. I wanted to run away and come home again. But anyway, that's my nonna. But I had a nonni here, my mother's mother, who was a saint. She was my grandmother who taught me how to tie my shoes. She made lunch for me every day when I came home from school. She adored me. I was the boy. And boy, oh boy, did she worship me and love me. So you see, you get some good, some bad. It all comes in pieces.
I only really remember one of my grandmothers.
Well, because you're an orphan, how could you remember any of them, you dumbbell?
I'm not an orphan. I was adopted when I was a baby, so I had grandparents.
Yeah, but they weren't really your grandparents.
The only one I remember, though, is
they were just people pretending to be your grandparents.
No, they weren't.
They weren't real, Jimmy.
They paid for my college education, so they were real enough.
But they weren't blood. They don't. You don't look.
I don't have any blood. I don't have anybody's blood. So
no, because you're an alien. You came from another planet.
But when I was a kid with my grandmother, I had to we lived in a 2-story house, and she would come to visit, and she took a lot of pills, and she couldn't. She could only go up to. She could no, but she only could. She had a lot of diseases. I guess I don't know. I was a little kid. She would only be able to take 2 steps at a time. So every 2 steps, she would stop and take a pill, and then go back to the next one. That's all I really remember.
I had a sister-in-law like that.
I don't really remember. Hey, B. Claudia just joined us from Germany. Hey, B.
Hey, B. Well. How's it doing?
Hope Mom and Nick are well. Sending me love.
How's your strudel, honey? How's your strudel?
Strudel.
Strudel.
Oh, what's strudel?
You don't know what strudel is?
It's like the same thing as strudel?
Yeah, I love it. No, you pronounce it. How do you pronounce it? Strudel?
Strudel.
No, it's pronounced strudel. It's in German. I pronounce things like the people, like the country it comes from.
Well, Jeff Caperton also joined us. It's his daughter's birthday. Hey, Jeff, how you doing? Next year is going to be a big year for us. Jeff Caperton.
I love the picture of you and your bride. Your wife, when she was a bride, how beautiful. I saw it on Facebook today, Jeff.
No, that's his daughter who just had her birthday.
Oh, that's your daughter?
That's his daughter who just had a birthday.
You have
today.
such a grown-up daughter? You look good for your age, you old fuck. You old fuck looks great. I thought it was his wife.
That's funny.
You're looking good, Jeffy. Whatever you're doing, keep drinking it.
Hey, he's in on Instagram. He's always putting up he's in the gym every day.
I didn't know that was his daughter. I swear to you,
I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I saw that same picture. I don't know. I don't remember seeing her in a wedding dress, but it was definitely whoever
There's
it was.
There's a picture of he and his. I didn't read the article because I was late for work today, so I just went through everything quickly. And I assumed it was his wife.
No, it's his wife. His daughter.
It's his daughter. I'm telling you, Jeff looks good.
I think he has like a 30-year-old daughter.
How old are you, Jeff? You old fucking mother.
He's like my age, I think.
You're an old goat. You're looking good, boy. Tell me who your doctor is. Your surgeon.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Look, I need my neck done. Look at this, Jimmy. How nice. I could pull up 7 inches of face. Look at that. Look how nice that looks.
Yes.
I'm going to have a facelift when I get the guts to do it. It's got to be painful having your face all cut up.
I don't know. He hasn't had that done though.
and stitched. I mean, and then you look like Joan Rivers.
He says you're killing me. I don't know how old. I'm gonna guess he's about my age. I'm gonna guess. He might be a little younger than me.
Really, how old are you? You look good. You
might be
good.
a little bit younger than me.
Did you have work done?
No,
you have
he didn't
Botox or Restylane or some crap in your face?
He's a guy's guy. He's too butch for that shit.
I mean, you know what it is? When you go down on a lot of women, seriously, the sperm from the woman is wonderful facial. It keeps the lower face very, very stiff.
He's got a wife too, you know.
Well, he could have a girlfriend. I'm not squealing. No. But, you know, if
he's 59 with no work done. So he's a year younger.
How old is he?
59.
59 and no work. And it has to be pussy facial.
Good genes.
It's pussy facials. Pussy facials are great. I used to have them when I was married. Then I got old when I stopped. Because there's no pussy to get a facial from.
Anyway, we don't want to get kicked off the air, so we'll switch.
Why should we get kicked off the air? I didn't say anything dirty.
Oh, no.
Well, pussy is a cute little cat.
Yeah. You got cat facials all the time.
Yeah, you rub your face in a cat.
Anyway, we want to thank everybody for tuning in. You can listen to the Jimmy Star Show.
Wait, I got snots coming out.
Again.
Hang on, snots are running again.
You can listen to us on. Okay, stop. Red Circle, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, iTunes, Spotify, Amazon Music, YouTube, Google Podcasts, Radio Public, TuneIn, and Amazon Prime. Some announcements. Don't want anybody who's in the LA area. Don't forget that Sunday night is the 21st South Bay Music Awards. The website is southbaymusicawardslLC.com. It's at the Roxy Theater on Sunset Boulevard at 6 o'clock. It's going to be a lot of fun. So if you want to go, I'm sure there's tickets available. Go to southbaymusicawardslLC.com. And we want everybody to check out Dark Frights, our new horror magazine that we launched a week ago. It's darkfrights.com. And please check it out. It's got new content every day, and it's a lot of fun. And then we also want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving because everybody's writing.
Yes, definitely. So I got dressed for Thanksgiving. I put on my nice little whatever this is. I guess it's a jacket. What would you call it? A shirt, a jacket?
It's kind of like it could be either. It's really a shirt, I think, but you're wearing it as a jacket, and it looks like it could be a jacket.
Yeah, it's nice. I like it. Meanwhile, on Facebook, I put up a drag picture of myself of yet many, many, many years ago. When I founded Have a Heart, the AIDS benefit called Have a Heart, I and a bunch of troopers, all drag queens, would perform, and we made money for AIDS and gave it to the Elizabeth Taylor Foundation for AIDS research. Well, you know, with this controversy about trannies, I didn't want people to think that I think there's a woman inside me, because no, if I have to, I like to be inside a woman. I'd rather that than a woman be inside me. But anyway, no, I am not a tranny. I was only an actor performing as a woman to raise funds for AIDS. And I had to make that clear because I didn't want people to, not that there's a shame in it. I have many friends that are trannies, and they're wonderful, and I love them very much. So it's not that I'm ashamed that, it's just that it's not a fact. And I like everything to be accurate and factual. I am a man, and I love being a man. And like I said, I wouldn't want my wang taken off. Then they give me a little clit. What am I going to do with a clit? So I like having a nice wang. I would miss my dick a lot. I'm sure all you guys out there feel as I do. If you look down there and you saw voidness, emptiness, it would be terrible. It's like you're looking down and it's not swinging. If you're lucky that it swings, some guys it doesn't swing, it just perks up like a little button. But most men that are endowed, it swings.
In the meantime,
what?
So it's a shirt and a jacket. And they made up a name for it called Shacket.
A shacket.
Yeah.
Sounds dirty.
That's okay. You like
shacket.
You like dirty.
Like
so.
shack it, baby, shack it. Shack it fast, shack it hard.
Yeah, right.
Shack it deep. I like that. My shack it. Okay, it's a shack it. Anyway, it's nice. It's gold. It's sort of a muted bronze, and it's all crushed. Some shit fabric. I don't know what it is. Cardboard, something. I don't know. Anyway, I like to get dressed for the holidays. I always dress. I've dressed all my life since I was a little kid. I can remember being poor and coordinating my clothes so I looked like I always had more clothes than I had. I was good at that by combinations, switching things around. And I was always a clothes horse. I spend my money on clothing and furniture. I love furniture.
He still loves furniture.
I still keep changing our house. I just redid it. I redo our house like every year. You know why I love furniture? My great, excuse me, my throat's gone. My great grandfather made furniture for the King of Italy. And one of his chairs are in the Philadelphia Museum, of which I want to go and photograph one day. So I come from a furniture building family, and I think the gene is in me. I believe in that crap. My great-great-grandfather's love of furniture, that gene I've inherited. My daughter Leslie and Deirdre, both my children, they love furniture also.
Oh God,
Jimmy could give a shit less about it. I mean, you can have an 18th century or 17th century piece of furniture in the living room, and he puts a Coca-Cola wet on it, makes a ring. He don't care.
We have a lot of furniture. We change it a lot. We have all kinds of furniture in the garage. And it's all beautiful, though. Everything that Ron and his daughters like, it's all incredibly gorgeous.
Well, my daughter, Leslie, she's an antique connoisseur. That's her career. She deals in antiques. So we hunt antiques, and I love old furniture. But the furniture of nowadays, I would not own because it's all pressed cardboard. It's not wood. I love wood, the feel of wood, the smell of wood, the look of wood.
Yeah, all of our furniture is wood.
Everything we have is wood. I collect Maitland Smith, which is a very good designer. For openers, and this is no bullshit. I'm not bragging or showing off. I'm talking fact. Our dining room table is 10 feet long, solid, carved Maitland Smith, magnificent. I paid $3,500 for it like 40 years ago. And I understand now it's over $50,000, that table. Is that insane? What furniture has gone up, and it's collectible.
Real furniture, though, yes.
Well, good. If you buy designer furniture. And Maitland Smith is something to look for in the junk stores. If you see a piece of Maitland Smith, buy it because it's definitely worth far more than what they're asking in the secondhand store.
Absolutely. We've got a dining room table, my desk.
Jimmy's desk.
Of things.
The table here next to me is a card table. And I think I paid maybe $800 or $900 for it, Maitland Smith. And it's worth $8,000. Can you believe that? I mean, they rip you off. Who the fuck is going to go pay $8,000 for something that was like $700? Anyway, people do because they collect fine furniture.
Anyway, so now we're going to bring on our first guest.
Yes.
All right, Juan, let's let him in. Bring him on. I see him in there, so I think he's there. Yes.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Now you got balls, big balls to name yourself special. What the hell is so special about you? What do you got, 14 inches? What's so special about you, special?
So hang on, you can hear us, right? Let me introduce my cool, outrageous man about town co-host. Oh wait, first we got to introduce him, but let me introduce you first.
Right.
My cool, outrageous man about town co-host, Ron Russell.
Hey, special, welcome.
What's up, Ron? Thank you, Ron.
So you guys, now we want to welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, director, producer, and music artist, the founder of Music Brings Life, the fabulous Keenan Special Bristol. There you go. And we got a chat room with a bunch of people filling up, so say hi to everybody in the chat room.
Hello, everyone.
There you go. All right, you guys. So you guys, Special's a really cool guy. First of all, tell us, where are you right now? Where are you from?
I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn?
I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Brooklyn. You heard correctly, Ron. Brooklyn. New York.
I was born in Red Hook, baby.
Okay.
More Brooklyn than no.
That's why we got this connection. Baby.
You bet your ass.
You know, it's called Brooklyn Bond. It's called Brooklyn Bonding.
You bet. We're brothers for sure. you can't get more Brooklyn than if you come from Red Hook.
Man,
So you know, because black don't crack, you don't know how old people are, but us white people, we're a little bit different. He's 84, and look how good he looks.
Yeah, right?
he looks like 60. He looks like 64.
Right, 64. Isn't that awesome? But I wanted to let you know how long ago he was born in Brooklyn.
In 1940, I was born in the Brooklyn projects.
Oh,
Right? The Red Hook projects that were heaven on earth. When my parents moved there, they had hot water, steam heat, and they were rich. And then we had the
yep.
public swimming pool. My
That's
God,
right.
in the fucking Riviera, we used to go to the public swimming pool. 1,000 people in the little pot of water. But we were so happy. We were content. We didn't know any better. And we were all neighbors and best friends. And everybody got along beautifully. There was no such thing as race, color, or ethnicity. That bullshit didn't exist. Everybody was the same level, poor, because you paid $20 a month rent in the projects. And we were all poor. And we got along fine.
$20 a month for rent.
20.
Yeah, that's what he said.
$20.
$20 a month for
my
rent in Brooklyn.
Wait, and
Not anymore.
my parents had a hard time raising that $20 because 2 kids and my grandmother. It was hard.
And you look like an eater, Ron. You look like an eater, Ron.
What do I look like?
An eater, yeah. He's a
Eater.
What, you think I'm fat? I'll smack you. I'll smack you real hard.
No, he's not fat, but he does like he's
No,
Italian.
it's this jacket I have on. It's like, look, I gotta show him how skinny I am. Look,
Yes.
No, he's
Watch how skinny you are.
it's a big fat jacket.
he's in good shape. All right, so you guys, first of all, to learn a little bit about Special, first of all, he's the founder of an organization called Music Brings Life. The website is musicbringslife.org. It was founded in 2009. Give us a 2-minute version of what is Music Brings Life, so people kind of know what it is.
So Music Brings
We'll talk about
Life.
the movie after that. So don't bring up the movie yet. We'll talk about the movie after.
Okay, so Music Brings Life is a blood awareness organization that educates people, students within the Black American, Latino, Caribbean, Asian communities about the importance of blood donation and bringing awareness to sickle cell disease. We do that by using the power of music and entertainment.
That's genius too, to do the music and entertainment, because you're actually a musician and an entertainer on top of it all.
Music is international. Music belongs to everybody.
Everyone, it's universal. It is universal.
Music belongs to all of us.
So you guys, the website is musicbringslife.org. Like I said, it was founded in 2009. It's a nonprofit organization that educates young people in the Black, Latino, and Caribbean communities about the importance of donating blood. And they have a goal is to collect 10,000 pints of blood.
That's our goal, Ronnie. That's our goal, Ronnie. That's our goal.
And you've done a lot of that already, though, right? How much have you already done?
We've raised over about 8,000 pints of blood. We've raised.
That's a lot. I mean,
Today, people don't die from sickle cell anymore.
Can you say that again?
People don't die from sickle cell anymore.
They still do. They still do.
Yeah, they do.
We all living longer. They all living longer, though. They all living a lot longer. Yes.
Longer, but they still die from it.
When I was in elementary school, my little friend Robert Taylor, not the actor, my little black friend Robert Taylor, he was born, I guess, with sickle cell.
Sickle cell.
And he used to get fainting spells, I remember. He would be at his desk and he'd faint. And we didn't understand. Who the hell back in 1941 and
knew what that was? Yeah, I mean, there's still millions now, Ron, that don't know what it is in America.
I think a lot of people don't.
Stupid.
No, I think a lot of people don't know what it is.
Everybody knows what sickle cell is.
I don't think they do. I really don't.
Not a lot of people. No.
I think you do because you knew somebody who had it, and I think people who are affected.
No,
by
I have lots of black friends that have it. It seems to be a disease.
People that.
It seems to be a disease that's primarily with black people. We don't know why, but it's
You might
also
know. Why is
it's
that?
in Africa. It's a very
See, it's not only with black people. It's also Europeans and Asians also have sickle cell also. So that's
nobody knows why.
that's a misconstrued narrative. That's also a misconstrued narrative that the disease is only from black people that only has it, and that's not
Well,
not
not
true.
only, but I said primarily. I didn't say only. A very good friend of ours, a singer, you may know her, Angie,
BNGB.
GNGB.
Mhm.
She's goes to Africa, and she loves it there.
Mhm.
But in private, we talked about it, and she said that this seems to be a primary disease in
Mhm.
Africa, and she's working hard with other people to help the people that are ill with this disease.
So Ron, interesting that you brought her up. Check this statistic. In Nigeria, there's over 6 million people that have sickle cell.
Yeah.
And over 100,000 babies annually are born with sickle cell in Nigeria.
I don't understand why they haven't found why. It's easy to find out why because you have a blood. All that blood, they should test it and find out what the hell is in it that causes sickle cell.
Mhm.
Because it's a blood disease.
Mhm. It's a blood disease. It's a blood disorder. That's right.
Blood disease should be easy to find out. Is it politics? Is this a good way of keeping the black race down? I wonder about things, I don't trust government because what the government did with AIDS, when they wouldn't mention AIDS, and people, my buddies were dying right and left.
Mhm.
America never said it. Ronald Reagan, that fuck never said AIDS. Elizabeth Taylor had to shame him into saying AIDS.
Mhm.
So I wonder about governments if they don't somehow keep people in minority this way. Like let the gays have AIDS, let the blacks have sickle cell, let the Jews have whatever. The Jews have a disease also that they die from. So I wonder what it's all about.
Actually, Jeff.
Wait, hang on one second, Jim. We have been giving money to cancer research for over 100 years, and they still haven't found a cure for cancer? Bullshit. Cancer is a big money-making organization, and I bet you.
Hey,
I bet
you nailed it, Ron. You nailed it, Ron. Cancer, there's so much resources that gets poured into cancer, and we have to get resources poured in to sickle cell also.
I
You nailed
agree.
it, Ron.
Actually, Jeff Caperton, who's an actor, director, producer friend of ours, said he used to be a paramedic, and he had a lot of patients who were in sickle cell crisis, and it was extremely painful. So I guess it's also a very painful
By
disease.
the way, my friend Robert.
Wait.
My friend Robert Taylor also we went from elementary to high school. Well, in high school, he passed away.
He passed away in high school.
He did pass away. He got very skinny and very weak. And he.
So tell us why, because since I know more about you, since I've been working with you, you're very impressive because there aren't very many people whose life mission is basically to give back. Because you're actually, everything that you do and everything you're involved with gives back to the community, which is very amazing. Actually, it's amazing. Wait, let me finish.
I have to interrupt you.
But I want to know why.
So. He's a black man. He's fighting for his people.
But how many?
I'm a gay man. I fought for AIDS. I fought for my people. You fight for the people you love and who you are. Otherwise, you're a fucking piece of shit.
Okay, but how many times have you heard sickle cell anemia on the news in the last 20 years? I can tell you, never, not one time.
Well, nobody cares about black people. Who gives a shit about black people? Do you think the government really gives a fuck about black people?
They don't give a shit about anybody.
Do you think all this bullshit nowadays, we're putting 100 black people on television in a commercial? That's all fudge, baby. That's fudge. Because you go out in the streets, you still hear people saying, "Oh, that fucking nigger."
Don't say that.
I said nigger, not
No, don't say that.
People still say it, and
he knows the difference. ER and GA.
Don't we know that? BMTV taught us that.
I said GA. I said nigger.
Yeah.
They're still saying fucking fags, queers, homos, butt package. We live in a society of demented people.
So that brings back my whole point, though, is this is a disease that unless you know somebody affected by it, people don't know about it and people don't talk about it. That's why we're bringing him on here in the first place, to give a more open platform for people to know a little bit about it and know more about it.
I get so sad and so frustrated when I meet men like him, because he's working hard and he doesn't have a force behind him.
He is
And
the force.
He is the force, but that's not enough. We need people to be aware of this disease and how it's killing innocent people. It's as bad as AIDS, if not worse, because AIDS we have under control. Sickle cell, do you have it under control yet?
I wouldn't say under control. We're working. The FDA just approved. I don't want to say the word cure, so I'm not going to say that word. But it's medication it's stem therapy that can help, but it's not a cure.
Right.
And it's not really under control. And it's the price for it. We're talking over $2 million. The price for it. So to answer your question directly, no, we don't have it under control.
That's a shame,
Actually,
because you know about it for so many years. You should have it under control. What happened to your scientists? Or aren't there enough scientists? Or do they give a shit? But I bet you if Trump or Biden got it, they'd find a cure real fast.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think that. So Stefan Bell wrote in the chat room. He sent me a text that if you have money, it can be cured because the treatment costs $2.2 million per patient.
No way. Go away. Go a fucking away. Are you
Per patient, yep.
Per patient, $2.2 million.
Oh, you got
it.
that is beyond disgusting. That isn't.
That's not even curing it. That's not curing it.
That is.
That's like doing the most you can do for it.
You know what?
So anyway, I want to go back because I don't want to get off topic. So number one, I think it's great that you've taken on this cause. Number two, you're working with a lot of students, and you made an amazing movie. It's called Students Are Heroes, a Sickle Cell Warrior Story by Music Brings Life. I guess you're the director of it, and it was produced by Prince Ford and you. And tell us a little bit about the film.
So the film, the protagonist, her name is Jordana. She's the protagonist, and she has aspirations on running in the NYC Marathon someday. So currently she is a student in high school, and during track practice, she actually collapsed. So she got rushed to the hospital, and then she learned that she's having another sickle cell crisis, and she has antibody buildups from constantly getting blood transfusions from different ethnicities. She now needs compatible blood to live.
What is she?
Compatible blood.
Needs compatible blood to live.
Wait, define compatible blood.
So compatible blood is where your blood type matches the person who's going to donate blood to you.
Well, I would assume. Well, you can't give L negative to something else. You have to match the blood type.
So if you're matched, you can receive blood from someone else, but it has. If it's not the same match, right? Constantly, the body knows that this is foreign product entering the body, right? So that can create toxins, which are antibody buildups, and over time, that can quickly break down the organs in the body. So that's why it's imperative to strive to get compatible blood donations for someone who has sickle cell. But we need more Blacks and Latinos to donate more frequently. So yes. That's what the film is about. So doctors don't have the blood for her, right? So she's aware of the fact that this hospital don't have the blood, and Blacks and Latinos do not donate blood frequently. So where are you going to get the blood from? Where? How are you going to get the blood that I need to live? So she loses all hope.
Could they make a synthetic?
Something
that acts as blood?
That wouldn't work.
So it has to be that type.
Yes.
So
sir.
Everybody in Africa can go screw themselves. They're going to die. Because how many people in Africa are going to give that blood? Nobody.
Well, we don't want to give up on the Africans or give up on anyone at all. So Jordana in the film, she represents so many others that experience this, have antibody buildups because getting blood from transfusion from different ethnicities, needing compatible blood. Many have lost their lives because they didn't get the blood that they need, and the antibodies broke down the organs. So she represents millions of people throughout the world.
Have the doctors looked into the thought that maybe it's some form of AIDS? Could it be related somehow to AIDS?
It's entirely different because one is a blood disorder and AIDS, as you know, is a virus. So they're two different types of conditions.
So sickle cell is not a virus.
It's not a virus, no.
Oh, it is not a virus.
It's not a virus.
What the hell is it?
It's a blood disorder where our blood vessels, our blood cells travel through the red cells, right? And they're round. For someone who has sickle cell, it's sickled. So sickle meaning that it's shaped like a banana. It's shaped like a banana. So imagine that your blood cells are round. Imagine going through your vessels, right? It cannot have a fluid.
It looks like a
yeah. So it creates blockages, right? And the blood, oxygen cannot flow, the blood cannot flow, which causes breakdown to the entire body. That's simply it.
And they can't find a cure for that.
We haven't found the cure. That's
very questionable. I would question that. It sounds to me like they know what it is. They see what it is. I don't know. I have no faith in the government. I have lost that a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to let everybody know who's listening. Everybody listening, everything is fine. If you're watching, you're going to have to move it over to Facebook because YouTube has flagged us for talking about this conversation and shut us down on YouTube, and we're only on Facebook, but we're on all the radio platforms, which is where people listen.
Why did they do that?
Because this is obviously this is a controversial topic.
Obviously, we might be exposed.
YouTube flagged us?
YouTube flagged us for this conversation. Yes, right now. So everybody, we got to.
Well, maybe if it was other people, they wouldn't have flagged us.
No, it's not.
I think YouTube is prejudice.
No. So anyways, I'm trying to get the link for it now. I'm putting the link, you guys, in the comments below.
You can't win in this country, can you? And they talk about communism.
Hang on, I don't know how to.
And freedom of speech. What happened to our freedom of speech?
Hey Juan,
YouTube.
Hey Juan, take that link and text it to me on my phone, please. I don't know how to get it out of the chat here, and we'll go back on. It's okay though, you guys, because everybody's listening. But I don't want to play the video until we get back onto YouTube.
YouTube is afraid of reality.
Okay, don't keep talking about them, or you'll never be able to have a
I
show.
don't give a shit about
I do. Anyway, so you guys, we're going back again. The website is musicbringslife.org, and I'm waiting for the actual Facebook. Maybe we take a quick music break and come right back so everybody can get to the link. Hey Juan, let's play BNG.
You know what was wrong with this show? We were too real. We didn't have any phony baloney here. We talked turkey. We talked the real stuff.
Yeah.
People in this country can't deal with the real stuff.
So in the meantime, we're gonna play a big. He sent it to me in my email. We're gonna.
When he talks about,
okay, we're gonna take a break.
When he talks about 6 million people in Africa dying, you shut us down.
Anyway, you guys, BNGB, so much love. We're gonna play it real quick, and we'll be right back.
We love Angie.
Yeah, and we're back, and everybody's on Facebook, and our audio and all the other platforms. Everything is fine, you guys. So welcome back, special. We're talking about Music Brings Life and their brand new movie, Students
The
Are
reason why
Heroes,
we
a Sickle
got
Cell
flagged-
Warrior
The
story.
reason why we got flagged was
We're not allowed to talk about the C word.
you're not allowed to talk about cancer or against the government. Tell me that's not a communist
Okay, we can't talk about that,
publication.
though. That's the whole reason that we can't talk about it
Okay,
now.
okay.
Anyway, we want to I want to go back to the movie. So first of all, we have a trailer for the movie. I want you to introduce it because now everybody's watching again, so everybody can see it. So let's play the trailer for the movie. You introduce it. We'll come back, talk about it a little bit, and then we're going to also play the song you sent me. After that, Claiming Greatness, the clip that you sent me for everybody. And we'll talk about that a little bit.
This
so go
is
ahead.
the
The movie.
This is the trailer for the movie Students Are Heroes, a Sickle Cell Warriors story.
It's not that great.
Samantha.
What do you mean?
Well, when a
She's
patient-
telling you she didn't have enough.
This is the community organizer I was telling you about.
Come on! Now you dudes are inviting community organizers to a medical situation?
People who have sickle cell suffer.
The COVID-19 pandemic has further exacerbated an already low supply of blood.
A sickler will never be an athlete of any type. It's just not possible.
Jordana's dream to run the New York City Marathon is a very real goal.
Up in the way like Superman. Everybody in position like Superman. Now count.
Who can I count on?
Today is the first meeting of the Heroes Donate Blood Club for the year.
I don't know if I got this.
Someone like Jordana.
If they don't find a match for me soon, I'm going to die.
Bro, I don't understand why black people, Latino people, Caribbean people, and Asian people do not donate blood frequently. It pisses me off.
First of all, congratulations. You look great on screen.
Thank you. Thank you, Jimmy Starr.
We saw you in. So you were the doctor, or who were you?
I played Dr. Alexander.
I love that. I think that's terrific. So
this is an absolute sin. It's a sin. Trust me. This is a sin that this has to exist.
Oh, absolutely.
It shouldn't have to. It shouldn't exist. We could put a man on the moon, but we can't find the cure for sickle cell or AIDS. Nah.
I think it's terrible. I think that. So first of all,
I can't even talk about it anymore. Forgive me if I bug out because I'm gonna fucking go nuts in a minute, and they'll throw me off the air. I'll lose my job, and it's not. You know.
So the movie is streaming at musicsbringslife.org, and you're a nonprofit. The money that people spend to stream the film. How much does it cost to stream the film?
It's only $14.99 to stream the film.
$14.99 to stream the film, and then you're using that money to go out and get more blood donations to help cure sickle cell.
Yes, we have a program. It's a high school college program called the Heroes Donate Blood Program. So all of the funds will be used to fund our program for our high school and our college students.
I think it's terrific. And you guys can find out more information by going to musicbringslife.org. And that's where you'll go and find all about it. So then you also have a clip, and it's called Claiming Greatness. John,
yes.
Claiming Greatness. So tell us, what is this?
Claiming greatness. You know, well, Jordana was always told in her life that she can't do this because of her condition. She won't be able to live this certain long because of her condition. She won't even graduate from high school because of her condition. And I'm sure there have other people that had challenges in their life, and they were told by someone, you can't do that because you're a woman, or you can't do that because you're a gay man, or you can't do that because of your condition, right? So the song represents all of those people to get them to understand that greatness is within you, and do not allow no one to tell you who you are, what you are, and what you can do. Claim your greatness, and that's what the song represents.
I love it. I think it's perfect. So introduce the song, and then we're gonna let it's a real short clip, everybody. But we're gonna play it for everybody. Introduce it, and then hang on, and we'll be right back.
This song is called Claiming Greatness by myself special. I hope you enjoy it. Jimmy Starr, let it drop, baby.
There you go.
Shit. Hold firmly to your truth. That's right. That your dreams are your personal purpose. All facts. And you were sent to create that legend. You ready? Come on. Let's go.
Cowards die 1,000 times before the day of their death. The valiant taste just one time, standing in faith to reach that goal line. Every time I hold a mirror up to my face, my dream screams out for me. So I'm claiming greatness, conquer your fears. I'm claiming greatness, claim your goal. Claiming greatness, conquer your fears. I'm claiming greatness, claim your goal.
First name, last name, forever anchored in the holiest, the meaning of what faith is.
Yay!
What has Pfizer got to do with sickle cell?
This Pfizer is one of our sponsors, so they have been supporting Music Brings Life. They
They don't have anything for you.
Say it again.
They don't have any chemicals or anything for you.
Oh no chemicals, no bad chemicals for us. No.
Because they have it for COVID.
Yeah, no bad chemicals.
Right. No
So tell me, what is the? I'm sure. How has this all affected you? I'm sure there's a reason why you are so attached to the project.
That's a great question. Thank you for asking. So in 2009, my mom had major knee replacement, and they didn't have the blood that she needed because they were short of blood and they explained to us that it's a possibility that you may lose your mom because we don't have the blood that she needs. And we said, why? Well, because of your ethnicity do not donate blood on a frequent basis. So we don't have her blood type. So what we had to do is reach out to different people and strive to get people to come out to donate blood for my mom. Because after me almost losing my mom, but what came out of that, I got inspired, and I learned that many have lost their loved one because of lack of blood donation. Why Blacks and Latinos do not donate blood frequently? Why is that? So that is what inspired me to start the organization. And as an entertainer, I said I'm going to use music to inspire the youth and then teach them about the importance of blood donations for our community. And that's how I formed Music Brings Life.
Now, how is
a question? What hospital was your mother in?
Maimonides.
What?
Maimonides in Brooklyn?
Yeah. No, you should have brought her to New York Hospital. They would have had her blood type. I don't believe a hospital doesn't have a patient's blood type.
No, that's the whole point, though, is that
But that's nonsense. Please, this whole show is going to make me go crazy.
So now, how did your mom's knee replacement go then? Did it work out okay?
Everything went well. People came up to donate blood, and my mom is still here with me today. That was actually her in that clip that she showed that stood up.
The pink shirt, right? In the pink shirt?
Yes, my mom. That was her.
I told him when I said, I bet that's his mom. And she had
that was her. Yeah.
Good for you. I'm very happy to hear that it's got a happy ending.
Good for her.
And I think what you're doing is really inspirational. And it is such a big problem that people are not paying enough attention to. And I think that
But you know what? Like he said, it's not a Black problem. It's a Latino problem. And I'm sure plenty of Caucasian people have it, right?
Absolutely. There are many people that Europeans and Asian within certain regions, countries have sickle cell disease also. Right. Yes.
It's like when AIDS came out, they said it's a gay disease.
Yeah.
It was not a gay disease,
Yeah.
and it was not a black disease. It was an everybody disease.
I seen a commercial about this new medication for AIDS, and I just looked at it, and they have how they marketed. They marketed it for. They have gay people, a couple in the commercial. So the message that they're sending out is this is a gay disease, and it's only for these type of people. And it's like that's not the truth. That's not real,
right?
You know? And that's just upsetting.
I remember doing a lecture like 30 years ago, maybe 40 years ago, about AIDS. And somebody in the audience said, well, I'll never get AIDS. And I said, why is that? And he said, because I'm straight. And I thought to myself, don't even argue with this asshole.
And it's just that, you know what? I wouldn't even just say he's an asshole. It's just that he's been misinformed. He's been psyche washed. That's what it is. So he doesn't know any better. That's what it is.
Listen, Special, I fought AIDS for 30 years. I got in drag as Jane Russell, the movie star. I formed Have a Heart, which is the biggest AIDS benefit in the country. A bunch of drag queens and I went all over doing shows to raise money for Elizabeth Taylor Foundation for AIDS research. And we helped bring the vaccine that we have today that prolongs it. It sets the AIDS virus back. Mm-hmm. So what you're doing, what I did. I'm like you. Mm-hmm. I'm a rebel. Mm-hmm. I'm a fighter. I'm a big mouth. You tell I'm Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
Brooklyn people are big mouths. Mm-hmm. And guess what? What you're doing will be heard. And guess what? What you're doing will help. Because if you don't do anything and you sit back and say, what the hell?
Nothing gets done. Nothing gets done.
Make a noise, Special. Make noise. All the noise you can. Mm-hmm. And somebody's going to listen. And I'm telling people out there, don't care. Black people are human beings, as are gay people. We are not strange or people that should not be on the planet, as some people think. We are here. We have families. We have hearts. We have children. Mm-hmm. We have mothers and fathers.
Talk to them.
And they hurt when we're ill. So please give blood. It'll help some family. It'll help some mother to take care of her children. It's a necessity. You must do this. It's not a social thing that rich people do. Oh, let's go to a tea party and give blood. Fuck that shit. It's about people. Give blood. This is necessary. Be a good human being, because if you do good, you get good. I can't give blood because I'm a type 2 diabetic. So I can't give blood. But if I could, I sure would.
So in the meantime, we want everybody, first of all, to follow the Instagram for I don't know if this is for, is it Hero? It's Heroes Donate Blood. Is that for the actual Music Brings Life organization?
That's correct. You are correct, Jimmy Starr. You are absolutely correct.
So follow Heroes Donate Blood at Heroes Donate Blood. Please check out musicbringslife.org. Stream the movie. That would be great if you could stream the movie, because all the money is, going back to help.
Special, what you need to do, you need to get a medical truck and go around to all the neighborhoods and get blood. People will give blood if the truck is there. You give them cookies and some lemonade shit, whatever, and they'll give you blood. That's how you're going to get your blood. Go to the people to get your blood.
Go to the people. Let's go to the people. And that's what we're doing. And that's one of the reasons why we're here on this platform with you guys. And thank you for allowing us to speak. And Ron, I know you have empathy. I see that you have empathy. And that's powerful. That's powerful. I see it. Thank you.
Not like they say, many of my friends are Jewish. I was raised with black people. My first friend was Sammy, who lived across the hall from me, and he was black. My mother used to walk, because we were dirty as kids. My mother would stand me in the kitchen sink, and she'd wash one leg, and the leg was white. And I'd say, that's the Ronnie leg. And the leg that was brown, I'd say, that's the Sammy leg. That's what I was raised with color. Mm-hmm. The family, Miriam gave me baths. Miriam was a black woman. When I came home from the hospital, My mother, of course, couldn't do anything. She had a baby. But Miriam was there. Miriam gave me, a black woman gave me my first bath. And then a Jewish woman gave me my second bath. So I came from a very ethnic background. To me, black people were people. I never saw color. I learned about color when I went to school. And I heard the other kids talk about black people. And I used to have fights.
He likes to fight.
No, I don't like to fight. I like to hit people that say bad things about my friends. You can't talk bad about my friends to this day. I stick up for my friends. I don't give a shit who you are. That's a Brooklyn thing. And I never understood what the hatred was for black people. I still don't understand it. I love, listen, you know, C.C. Pennington, finally it happened. A darling friend of mine. I love and adore her. I have only, right, Jimmy?
No,
and I'm not saying it to be,
like everybody.
I'm saying it because I want my fans out there to know that black people are wonderful people. They have hearts. They're very spirited, and they're beautiful. Angie B is a drop-dead looking woman. She's gorgeous. And CeCe Pennington is magnificent. These are beautiful people. Johnny Mathis, my favorite singer. I love him. He's a black man.
Actually, do you know who Johnny Mathis is? Special might be too young to know who Johnny Mathis is. Do you know who Johnny Mathis is?
That name sounds familiar.
Okay. You have to look it up. So Johnny Mathis.
Johnny Mathis is the greatest singer in the world, better than Frank Sinatra. He's black.
Better than Frankie, baby?
He's actually, so he came out before they kept track of record sales, but they say that if they would have been keeping track, he would be the biggest selling artist of all time.
Of all time, has a voice from heaven.
Like something like 360 million.
So Frank you know Sinatra, what I don't understand? What I don't understand is some white people I have encountered, they speak poorly of black people. Oh, if one moves next door to me, I'm out of here. I don't want no blacks next to me. Yet they'll go to a concert of a black artist. I don't get it. You don't want a black family next to you, but yet you'll go to a concert of a black artist. What the fuck is that all about?
No,
so I think it's time that white people and all people, not only white people, there are black people who are prejudiced against black people.
You know, I'll share a story with you guys. So I was in Georgia. And I went to it was like 8 o'clock in the morning, and I went into the restaurant, and I see the staff was a white staff, and initially there were thoughts that came when I seen this, thoughts that came, and right after those thoughts came, the other mind came with other thoughts, and those other thoughts went like this: no. Those people are going to be respectful. Those people are going to be kind. And this food is going to be delicious. The lady came over, the waitress. She was very respectful. She was kind. And the food was delicious. So I noticed what I did. And I heard Wayne Dyer. Can you guys hear me well?
Yes. No, I said it was in your head, though. Yes.
I heard Wayne Dyer, and what Wayne Dyer and this neuroscientist said, however you view the world, that's what's going to be projected to you. Right?
Exactly, totally.
So instead of me allowing those thoughts that initially came, I didn't give any, because I'm in the South and it's white people, I didn't give any life nor energy to those thoughts. I said, no, the food is going to be delicious and those people are going to be respectful and kind. And that was the reality that I wielded.
Congratulations. Fabulous.
Listen, the thing that gay people share in common with black people is prejudice. All right? Gay people, you can't move next. If Jimmy and I move next door to a straight neighborhood, you know what the first thing they're going to say is, watch your son. Faggots have moved in.
Yeah.
They're going to rape your son. All right? We have that prejudice just like black people do. Yeah. That's why I know what it's like growing up and having the kids on the block say, oh, you act like a girl, you're a faggot, don't hang out with us. I know what that prejudice is. I know what that pain is. Maybe that's what everybody has to experience, the pain of prejudice, and then they won't be prejudiced. Because it's a nasty...
We have to move on.
Oh, I'm sorry, I have to move on?
No, because we got like 3 minutes left. And
anyway,
2 minutes.
Anytime you want to come back, you come back, okay?
Thank you, guys. Everybody go stream the movie Students Are Heroes, the Sickle Cell Warrior story. Go stream it at musicbringslife.com. JimmyStarShow.org. Thank you, Jimmy Star. Ron.
1 sec. So I want you to look up Johnny Mathis, B. Claudia in Germany. One of our friends from Germany looked it up. He's the third highest selling singer of all time with 360 million sales.
And
He's phenomenal, and you will love his voice.
I've had the pleasure of meeting him, and he is the most gentle, kind man you'll ever meet. He's so soft. He's very religious. He learned to sing in church. He is probably one of the nicest people I've ever met. And I'm happy that I've met him 3 times because I love him. His music is fabulous.
So again, everybody, follow Heroes Donate Blood on Instagram. Check out musicbringslife.org. Stream the movie, and we wish you all the luck in your.
Again, come back if you need us.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much.
Hey,
and I want to know what's so special. You gotta tell me off camera what's so special.
Also, is there, because I know you're a music artist. I got 1 minute. I know you're also a music artist. Is there a place that people can go and actually listen to your music? Because we didn't really talk about your music because we were promoting the film, but you are a musical artist.
Yes, we have. So we have music. I have a nice song that maybe Ron would like also called "Red Bikini." You can. That's released right now on Spotify and Apple Music's on all digital platforms. It's called Red Bikini.
And what's it under the name? What name is your artist? You go by Special?
Special, yeah.
All right, you guys. Red Bikini by Special. You guys check it out on Spotify or Apple. And we wish you and your family a very happy Thanksgiving. And thanks so much for coming on the show.
Thank you, guys. Be great.
Healthy and wise. You're a wonderful man. God will look at you.
Thank you.
God definitely will look at you.
All right. Thanks, Special. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye,
Bye-bye.
Special. What a sweet man.
Absolutely.
You know, when you care about people like he does, I know what it's like to take care of ill people. When I used to work and the show was hard and my feet hurt from high heels, and I didn't like doing what I did because I found it humiliating sometimes. But I thought, gee, the money we're earning is going to help people that are sick.
That's right.
And that makes you feel good. There's nothing better. When you go to bed at night, you lay in bed tired and you say, I did good today. I hope I saved somebody's life. It's a wonderful feeling.
Absolutely. All right. So now we're going to bring on our next guest, you guys. We're bringing her on early. Hello.
Hi. Hello.
Oh, good.
Hello.
We can hear you. All right, let me introduce you first, and then we'll get going. Hey, everybody. Now we want to welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, crossover operatic pop star, world-renowned crossover artist, Billboard charting singer, Giorgia Fumanti. Hello, and welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
This is my cool, outrageous man about town co-host, Ron Russell, and this is our dog, Astro.
Come sei bella.
Grazie.
Proprio una bella donna. Eccola.
He's from
Io parlo
this-
italiano poco. Io parlo come un vacco spagnolo.
Oh, it's nice.
Scusi, no, io ho dimenticato tante parole. Io devo stare in Italia per 2 o 3 settimane, dopo io parlo più bene, ma adesso
No, it's
ho
nice.
voglia.
Did you understand anything he said?
Everything.
Oh, I love it. Okay.
Lei viene di Torino,
La Toscana, Florence.
Toscany. Sì, mia nonna è venuta
Wait, you
di
have to make-
Piemonte
Wait.
e mio nonno è venuto di Genova. Sono stato in Italia.
Nice.
So now tell us what you just said in Italy. Where are you from? Because I heard Toscana. So
I was born in Tuscany, in the north.
Beautiful Tuscany, beautiful Tuscany.
have you ever seen that movie Under the Tuscan Sun with Diane, what's her name?
Diane Ladd.
I love that. No, it's not Diane Ladd. It's somebody else.
Diane Ladd.
Diane Kruger or something.
No, Diane Ladd.
Anyway, I love that movie. It's a great movie. I've never been there, but Ron talks about it often, so he loves it.
Now, lei
with Ron.
canta tosca quando ti canta tosca?
No, I sing like a crossover, like kind of like Andrea Bocelli in the feminine side. So I have a classical voice.
My aunt stato a Milano, and my aunt Ferminia Antanasia era una opera singer.
Oh.
È cantata tosca.
Oh, wow.
È una difficile opera.
It's Diane Lane.
Diane Lane.
Not Diane Ladd. There we go. I
Lane,
knew it.
Diane
I knew we got something
And
going on.
it's a very difficult opera tosca.
Yes.
But she era poi grass. She was fat.
Okay.
And at the end of the opera, you know, she throws herself off the castle.
Okay.
Well, my aunt threw herself off the castle, and we heard "bada boom," and everybody in the audience started to laugh.
Oh.
I felt so bad. Well, my aunt was so mad because the mattress, she said, wasn't big enough. It was a little mattress. So that's the story. But yes, I came from an opera-loving family. My father used to put opera on and teach me. See, this is the high. This is the you know the emotion of opera.
Yes.
So I am a fan. Of course, my favorite opera is Turanda. You know, because of his wonderful passage that he sings, "Nessuno dormo."
Yes.
So that became so popular now. Everybody likes it.
So
Now,
hang
tell
on a
me about
second. Wait a
yourself.
second. So one thing I want, because I don't think that I think when we call you a crossover artist, I think a lot of people don't actually know what that means. Explain to
Right.
everybody what a crossover artist is.
Yes, I have a classical voice, like a soprano, but I sing everything that touches my heart. So I'm very rebel, like wild, and I just record new songs or movie theme, but I have the classical range of a soprano. A little bit like
She sings like songs that are on the radio today in an
Oh,
opera
yeah?
voice.
Yes.
Oh, you don't sing actual opera?
No.
Like you don't sing Madame Butterfly?
No, I had the honor to sing with Jose Carreras, one of the three tenor. I sang with many orchestra everywhere in the world, but never really.
But you could sing Madame Butterfly.
Yes, I could, but I'm too bossy, and I want to decide depending on the mood and the day, my emotion, and just follow a script. Sometimes it's a little bit too tight.
So you're a fan of Pavarotti?
Yes, Pavarotti actually was one of the first to cross over, and he did a lot of opera, but he collaborated with many pop artists.
So let me brag for you a little bit. Okay, you guys. So first of all, she's performed in all kinds of places. I only wrote some of them down, but she's performed with the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra in London, the Beijing Symphony Orchestra in Hong Kong, the Philharmonic Orchestra in Seoul, the Philharmonic Orchestra, the RAA Symphony in Rome, the Montreal Symphony Orchestra, Shanghai Philharmonic Orchestra, and a whole bunch more. She's also performed with Michael Bolton, who's one of my absolute favorite singers.
Michael Bolton?
Luciano Pavarotti, Lang Lang, Zucchero, and Jose Carreras, which Zucchero many years ago when I was in England had a hit song with a pop star. It was like a duet. That's how I knew who he was, or I wouldn't probably know who he is.
Miserere. Yeah, the song was Miserere, and he discovered actually Andrea Bocelli, Zucchero. And it's funny because I come from the same region, and it's a friend of my friend, and this is how I started this profession through Zucchero. So he helped many.
Oh, that's awesome. Did you have and Lang Lang? Have you heard of Lang Lang?
Yes, you're very beautiful.
Thank you. You're so kind.
I'm Italian, and I believe all the Italians are beautiful. So I think we're beautiful people. Don't you agree we're a beautiful people?
I moved away from Italy 20 years ago to follow my dreams, and I miss so much Italy. I am located in Montreal in Canada, but from here I travel a lot. And in the next 20 years.
You don't live in Italy?
No, I don't, because my career brings me everywhere, and now I have 4 kids, so I'm a full-time mom and I'm a full-time singer, and so my life now is mostly in Canada, but as soon as I can I go back to Italy because
Aren't you performing in Japan or someplace in December?
I would love to live in Italy.
I'm performing in Shanghai in China in December.
China, and just I knew it was someplace. Okay, you guys, so she has a new album that she's recently released. It's called the Cinema Collection Deluxe Edition. It's her 13th album.
Wow.
It's songs from movies, basically, and songs from Top Gun, Wizard of Oz, Pinocchio, Out of Africa, Kismet, Gladiator, City of Angels, Breakfast at Tiffany's, Artificial Intelligence, Baghdad Cafe, Once Upon a Time in the West, and Schindler's List. So how did you pick the songs that you decided you were going to sing? Because this is a great album.
Yes, it's beautiful music because because when you have this kind of voice, you can't just sing only pop song. You need to have the space and the time to fly through a melody. And often the melody from the movie, they have this space, and you can really go down like a pop singer and then have like high notes like a soprano. So movie themes are definitely my favorite. And I'm working on the second collection now, and there are so many beautiful movie themes that I'm still discovering and redoing it in my own way.
Do you have?
You look a little bit like Vernalisi.
Beautiful Vernalisi.
You recorded Vernalisi. You know what she is?
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you.
You have this much. Honest. I'm serious. You look like Vernalisi. You're very beautiful.
Thank you so much.
So
I'm very proud.
So you're very. Before we go in, because we're going to play some of your music, because I want everybody to hear.
Yes,
what
I want to
you've
hear
done,
definitely.
But you actually trained, right? I wrote down that you studied at the musical conservatory of Parma, Italy.
Yes.
So you're classically trained. Like you didn't just wake up and start singing. You've actually.
No, actually, I wake up and I discovered this voice. You were talking about this previous wonderful singer that is discovered the voice in the church, and me too was the same. I was in Italy, and I was a very shy girl, and at 16 years old, I was near the church, and I heard the choir needed young people, so I went there, and that night I discovered that I had this natural soprano voice. So was a different path because my parents wanted a normal job, and I studied law to try to be normal. But then my heart needed to sing, and finally I sang a lot in choirs. But then around 22, 23 years old, I started to study, but I didn't want to do opera because I almost lost my voice. And, after a difficult training, and my love story was difficult. I was in a violent relationship, and I was not strong enough, and I was allowing so many people to do everything they want. And finally, I needed to find inside of me the strength to be who I was and in my difference, like we were talking before. And my voice was different. I was not like a pop artist, but I didn't want to be an opera singer. I just wanted to be myself. I loved Enya and this kind of relaxing spiritual music. And I finally found the courage to follow my nature. And I was studied at the conservatory, but I wanted to do my music. And I started with some composition. And finally, I found somebody in Canada that believed in myself. So I moved away from Italy. I arrived in Canada, and I started this adventure 21 years ago.
I love it.
You look 21.
Yeah, you don't look old enough to have 4 children.
You
and
look
doing
like you're
this.
21 years old.
You're so sweet. No, I'm almost 50.
Oh, true. You're young. You know, you marry an Italian or you married a Canadian?
I married an Italian Canadian.
An Italian Canadian.
Good for you. Keep it.
Of course. And then I had my first 2 biological children. Then I adopted in China my 3rd girl, and my 4th boy is a foster family boy, but he's with us from when he was 2 days old, and we are starting the process of adoption. So
Good for you. Beautiful. I'm adopted, so I think that's beautiful. Because I'm actually adopted. So
now, one question. Do you cook?
Yes, but the essential. I'm not.
No, you don't cook.
I mean, every Italian knows how to cook. I mean, pasta is like automatic.
I know that. That's why I said you know how to cook.
He loves pasta.
Because I cook. I learned from my grandmother.
Yes, of course. But my mom and my sister, they're very good chefs. So, sometimes it is intimidating. So my talent is really in the voice.
There's nothing like Italian food. Did you know in America,
of course,
it's the second food after their native food. People love pasta. And pizza. Pizza here in America is like phenomenal.
We live in California. The pizza's not good in California.
No, New York pizza.
New York pizza is good, but California pizza is not good.
Go to Italy to have a real experience.
Because of the water. The water makes a big difference.
So wait, we're gonna play a video.
I think you're very sweet. I like her. She's my friend.
Yes, she's your friend. So hold on, we're gonna play it. What I want you to do. So I actually took the Giorgia Fumanti Over the Rainbow video and sent it to our engineer. So I want you to introduce it. Juan, after she introduces it, you play it. You just hang on, and we'll be right back as soon as she gets done playing it. But you introduce it for us.
It's the wonderful Over the Rainbow, and we did it with all our hearts, this wonderful magical song, and we play with colors and nature just to understand that this place over the rainbow is so close to our reality.
Fatto bene.
Enjoy, everybody. Over the Rainbow by Giorgia Fumanti.
When all the world is a hopeless jumble and the raindrops tumble all around, heaven opens a magic lane. When all the clouds darken up the skyway, there's a rainbow on a highway to be found, leading from your window pane to a place behind the sun, just a step beyond the
Yay!
Brava, brava, brava. You have a better voice than Celine Dion.
Oh, thank you.
Your alto is higher and it's like a whistle. It's clean. You have
Thank,
a clean voice. You know what that means? Clean.
thank
Not
you.
clean.
Yeah, for my age.
I would love to hear you sing opera. I would love it. I
Oh,
would go. If you were singing opera in California, I would go.
oh.
Imagine what you would do with, let's say, La Boheme. I can hear you doing La Boheme.
Puccini, it's definitely amazing.
Beautiful,
Puccini.
beautiful, beautiful voice.
Thank you so much.
Everybody is agreeing with us in the chat room.
Yeah, they all love it.
You can sing.
They say it calms my soul. It's beautiful.
Don't
It's wonderful.
don't smoke. You don't smoke.
No.
Because it ruins your voice. Beautiful, beautiful. You sang that like an angel.
Thank you.
Angela.
So, what did you think of when Michael Bolton did his opera album where he
Mhm.
sang opera? What did you? So, I love Michael Bolton. I know a lot of
I
people.
love
People
Michael.
either like him or don't like him, but I like him very, very much. And
I love him. He has a beautiful voice. And when I met him and I had the chance to sing with him, we were in London at the Royal Albert Hall, and he was so kind. I was in the beginning of my career. He was so kind, and he told me beautiful things about my voice. He was really a beautiful, you can see in his eyes, he was really a beautiful human being, a part of a wonderful artist.
I love him. I always
But
buy
I have
everything that comes
I'm
out.
really hung up on this opera thing. Why is it with the voice like that? Why the hell wouldn't you want to sing soprano?
Because, as I told you, I'm a little bit wild in a way that I need to decide many things. And when you're in an opera, you really need to follow the maestro and what.
It's harder to become famous in opera than it is in singing ballads. Like Over the Rainbow is easy because everybody enjoys it. But opera, it's only a certain people. I know my aunt, she really was an opera singer for I don't know how many years. She sang with Mario Del Monaco.
Wow.
So that's how good my aunt was.
Yes.
But she also sang, she used to sing, I remember, I wish I could remember the song I used to ask her to sing. Nel blu, dipinto di blu, felice di stare.
Volare.
Volare. Sing Volare for me. I used to love that because I was in Italy at that time,
Wow.
1957. I lived in Italy for a year.
So wait, what kind of music did you listen to then when you were like 16 and 17? Like what kind of music were you listening to?
Actually, I was a very different teenager, but I was in love with Elton John and Stevie Wonder and of course,
Elton John.
Barbara Streisand. These melodies, they were so beautiful, and Stevie Wonder, such a sensitive artist. I was really attracted by sensitive artists in general. And I had a grandmother, the only grandmother I met, the one that she was taking care of me, that she loved to sing, and her way to make me sleep and make me forgive about nightmares was taking me in her arms and singing for me. So it was a special bond and a special moment of love that now when I discover my voice and now after so many years, I really always pray to recreate that feeling of comfort and lullaby for people everywhere in the world.
Do you do that for your children? Do you sing your kids to sleep at night?
Yes, but not too much. They heard me in many concerts. They heard me. But when I am in the house, I'm the mom, really. Of
Okay.
course.
But Italians love to sing. You
Yeah.
can go to a restaurant in Genoa, anywhere, Rome, and there's somebody in the kitchen singing. Italians sing in the street. Venice, they sing in the gondolas.
Yes.
I mean, it's a country of singing.
Yes,
We
and
love
that way of singing, it's really like Italian. We can
Have
say.
you recorded any Elton John songs?
Elton John, yeah, we did it, The Circle of Life, of course.
Great
We'll
movie.
do it in the next album, and it's so beautiful.
Oh, good. Okay, that's exciting.
You know, I love being 100% Italiano.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like people say to me, but you're American. I say, no, I'm an Italian born in America, but la sangua e la schiena è italiano.
Sì.
So if I was in Italy, I'd be Italian, not American. So people get confused with that. So I'm Italo-Americano.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful. Italians are beautiful people. I love every one of them, even the cafone.
Did you have any kind of a fear, because you said, when you first came on that you were shy. So the first time you sang a solo, was there a big fear, or did you just do it and it was easy?
Yes, I mean, my personality is really not the one of a singer, but when I go on stage, something happens and I transform myself because I become so happy. Actually, singing I become like a little girl, and my heart really just in the beginning, I'm afraid, but then I just want to share with the people what I feel. So, of course, in the last few moments before going on stage, I have doubts and say, why I'm here? I don't want to be here. I want to go home.
I've done that
every time. But then as soon as the music starts and the first notes are going, and then I also have a lot of trust in my voice. I'm very lucky because she never left me, and it's very natural for me to sing, and so I was very lucky she never left me. And but it's my mind the problem. The mind that is telling me no, go home, they will not like me.
With a voice like yours, you never have to be shy or afraid to go on the stage because you know what you're doing. Once you're there, that voice is going to make everybody happy. If you're not a good singer, if you stink, then you're worried about performance because you're going to bomb.
I know, but it's more about the person. I trust the singer, but it's more like this little voice that tells me why people needs to be interested in Giorgia. So it's more the person, the little girl inside of me that's still.
I think you're very charming. You're a very charming woman, and very beautiful, and very gracious, and very lovely. So I think that shows on the stage.
It's a journey. It's a journey that I am through this voice. Definitely.
It's a whole package. I'm an actor, so when I work, it's everything that makes the movie good. My movements, my voice, my acting, it's everything. And it's the same thing with you. When you come on the stage, we see a beautiful woman who's elegante, who's very, very sophisticated. And then when she could sing like you do, it's only brava.
Thank you so much.
Do you have a favorite song, like a go-to song that's like your favorite song to sing out of all the songs you've done?
Definitely the first one, and I'm still singing it after so many years, is Ennio Morricone, like Once Upon a Time in the West, this kind of songs from the great composer, Italian composer Ennio Morricone, that he did these wonderful themes like for so many iconic movie. And his way of writing music was really perfect for this kind of voice because it was going low, but then he was flying high.
Yes.
Definitely that is one of my favorite. And his Italian roots, and I worked with him in the past, and he was such an inspiration, such a maestro that really taught me a lot.
That's fantastic.
So you were lucky you had a family that was behind you, supporting you. No?
Yes,
Or did they say to you, ma vattene scema, they're just waiting for you.
Exactly.
Sono aspettano per lei, vattene scema, vai sposare, fa bambini.
They were too afraid about me believing in this dream.
Did they believe that they didn't believe in you?
No, because they were too afraid, and they knew how difficult was this profession.
They heard your voice, and they didn't believe you were great.
In the beginning, no, it was too hard. It was such a big dream. That's why I studied law, and I tried to become a normal lawyer, but finally.
Well, I mean, if I was your brother, I would have said, my God, sister, go. You got some voice. Are you serious? You have a voice better than Barbara Streisand.
Ooh, wow.
Più alto, più alto.
I need your number when I am feeling down. I need to call you.
Call anytime. Your husband has it.
What?
A number to call. I need a number to call when I'm feeling down because you're like saying such beautiful things to her.
No. Listen, I don't lie. I tell the truth. If you were terrible, I would say, "Oh, it's nice meeting you." Oh, you're a singer? Oh, that's nice.
Thank
you guys do, Georgia.
But you're beautiful. And listen, I'm gay, so I'm not hitting on you. I'm not flirting with you. I'm telling you the truth. You're beautiful. You're an Italian. You're a beautiful Italian.
He loves Italian.
Well, they're my people.
He has two beautiful daughters too,
and they're Italian. More than you. More than you.
Yes.
They go to Italy all the time. They stay with my cousins in Genoa. They speak Italian. They cook Italian.
Yeah.
My daughters are more Italian than you. Really, they are.
I spent so many summer near Genova in Cinque Terre. You know.
Oh yeah. Well, we've been. My grandmother was in Pegli, fuori di Genova, la città. But then we have a house up in Castello Rocchiero.
Wow.
We have a beautiful house up there.
Yeah.
So with vineyards, wine vineyards, and it's heaven. When I keep telling Jimmy I have to bring him to Italy. When he sees where we come from, he's gonna want to live there.
Exactly, I think so.
We're right on the water. My grandmother's apartment. You looked out of her balcony. You saw the water, the Mediterranean. The water was right there, Genova. It's beautiful. The food is what food?
The food, I know. I was there last summer. I sang there, and I visited my mother and my sister, and I
love Italy.
Are they happy with your decision now that you've done very well?
Sure. Yes.
Yes and no, because I'm far, and
yes,
was not.
Yeah, they don't like the idea you left.
Because Italians stick together, stay together. The families stay together.
Oh, yeah. When I left, I was 27, and it was a big shock, especially for my father. Now it's not.
Heartbreak. It's a heartbreak.
So you guys follow Giorgia on Instagram. She's at Giorgia Fumanti. Her website is georgiafumanti.com. GIORGIAFUMANTI.com. I want to play one more song for everybody. So hang on.
Yes.
So this one is going to be close to your heart. I picked it out because it's viral on YouTube. So many views on it. So you introduce it for us, and then Juan, you play it, and then we'll be right back.
Yes, this one is an original song, and I wrote the lyrics, and it's just the music. It's like a beautiful, almost jazz feeling, and I received this beautiful melody, and we did this version. It's a very different song, once again, but I love the lyrics, especially. Just be close to your heart.
Overcome your fear. and never leave that place in your
Yay! That was beautiful. What a beautiful original song.
You are a tranquilizer.
Oh,
Funny, that's what they wrote in the chat room too.
Oh yeah, because the guy, the fellow, the man that was on the show before you today was here about a disease, and I got upset with the politics of nobody's curing diseases. So I was very upset, and I said to Jimmy, "I hope I'm not going to be angry when you come on." Well, after hearing you sing, I am so tranquilo.
no.
I'm absolutely like I had 3 bottles of wine.
Thank you. I like that.
I'm so crazy about your voice. People are going to think, oh, he's saying that because he's Italian and she's Italian. No, I'm not. I'm not. You have a voice. My dear, your voice is like an angel. When you sing, it just makes you
Sleep, like my grandmother did with me, you see?
Yes,
Now,
exactly.
answer me a question honestly. È freddo in Canada? Troppo freddo? No?
Yeah, now it's snowing.
And an Italian in Canada is not good.
I know.
It's too cold.
I know.
You got to move to Florida.
I know. Yes, you're right. Now I need to wait a little bit that my kids grow up a little bit. And then, yes.
Do they travel with you?
Yes. Now we will go to Shanghai and we live, the 6 of us, me, my husband, and the 4 kids.
That's awesome.
That's Italian.
3 musicians plus the sound engineer. Yes, I'm not able to leave them. I can't.
That's good that you don't leave them. I think that's beautiful.
When Italian children are young, they learn 3 things from their grandmother. La familia, la familia, la familia. That's it.
I miss so much my mom when I was little. She was working so much and I couldn't see her enough. And so when I had my kids, I said, music will never remove me. Will add to my heart, will never remove. That's why also I chose this kind of style and career, because I am the boss of myself. My husband is my manager, so I can decide a lot. And I wanted to be present for my kids, and I have 4, and I can't be without them. They're too young.
My daughter just moved to Pennsylvania, and guess what? I'm selling our house, and we're going to move to Florida because it's close to Pennsylvania.
Yes,
closer, so I can go up and down and visit her.
Exactly.
I can't live without my children. I can't.
Exactly, me too. So I bring them everywhere. They were in Italy, in China, they were to USA, they were in Mexico, they were in Argentina with me. I'm really lucky because
They will love that too. How old are they?
15, the first one, 10, 7, and 4.
No, that's my father worked for Delta Airlines. So when we weren't rich, but we got to fly for free. So we traveled all over the world as a kid, and it really opens up your eyes for your children. To have so much more worldly experience as they're growing up. It'll be something they'll never forget. Never forget it.
When I was young, they sent me to Italy. When I was in Italy, I went to Switzerland, Germany, France, all over Europe. So I had an education of what other people customs, food was, and I did the same for my daughters. They go to Europe all the time. Because you have to be international. You just can't be American. How boring is it to be American? What, Coca-Cola and hamburger? There's more to life than Coca-Cola and hamburger.
They're lucky because they speak already Italian and English, and they go to a French school. So my first daughter, she speaks 4 languages, and the second one, 3.
So now, do any of them have the singing gene?
My second daughter, yes. I did actually a Christmas song with her. that is on available on YouTube and on Spotify. Le Premier Noël is in French. She has a pretty voice. My first one, she's a dancer, and the little two, they just like to listen for now, and we'll see what is the talent. I just want that they will find their own special talent, no matter
Right.
what it is.
Whatever it is, yes. I
Well,
think
they
it's
have a
beautiful.
mother who will encourage them, and that's important.
Yeah, to find their own way. You know, every one of us has a special.
When I was young, you know, my mother was a silent movie actress, okay, back in the 1920s. So when I said to her, Mom, I'm going to be an actor, and she said to me, oh, yeah, right, Hollywood's just waiting for you. I was shocked because I thought that she, being an ex-actress, would want me to be an actor. But because she failed, she married my father, a Genovese.
At that time, a woman, they couldn't really.
Non ti ver faccio così con quelle genti. Sono tutte puttane.
Exactly.
And that was it, boy. My mother couldn't work as an actress because all actresses were puttane.
Exactly.
You know, that's the mentality of the
Yes.
stupid Italian,
Yes.
the old stupid mentality. So I don't know.
Ron's also older, like when his grandmother. So I don't know how old you think Ron is, but he's 84.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He still works all the time. He just shot a movie. He's got a movie coming out in a couple of weeks. He works all the time between this show and working with movies. And so he's so like his
Sono veggio.
You look like 60.
Sono veggio.
Yeah, everybody says that, like 60 something, so it works perfect. But he's still working, but I also think that's one of the things that keeps him young.
Exactly.
You know, he works all the time. He enjoys it. He's having a good
You know,
time.
getting old is in the head.
Definitely.
I have all my friends are dead. I have one friend left from when I was young. One, Mike Greco, another Italian, and all my other friends have died because they didn't stay young. They all became old, and you can't be old. You know that. You have to stay like you. You'll be young forever. You're like me.
Good. I really
tell the type. I could tell the personality. Women your age in Italy look like old ladies, right? The truth. Your girlfriends that you went to school with, you look very young. You know you look young. Even in your video, you look young. You don't look what I think you are. I think of your age. I don't think so. But if you look at friends, they don't look as good. I know I have friends that before they died, they didn't look like me. They look like old people.
Because you're doing your passion, and
that's right. You got to do your passion and enjoy it. So,
yes.
So we have 2 minutes. So
2 minutes.
So you guys, this is Giorgia Fumanti. You can find her on Instagram, GiorgiaFumanti. If you go to GiorgiaFumanti.com, you can find out about all her albums. She has 13 of them. Please, go and listen, stream them. I'm sure they're all on Spotify. The newest album is called Cinema Collection Deluxe Edition. Again, it does have the song Somewhere Over the Rainbow, but it's got a whole bunch of other great songs. She even sings the song from Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Oh,
Moon River, yes.
I love that.
That's
song.
one of his favorite
Listen,
movies.
Georgia, the truth. Please, if you're coming to California to perform in the Los Angeles area, please contact us and let us know. I will definitely come and hear you. Definitely. I promise you I'll be there. Wait. I would love to hear your show. I would love to see your show.
And we know that, so you're very popular in like China and Korea.
Through China, through California.
We wish you all the best going to China on your next trip with you and your family. We hope you guys have a wonderful, I don't know, do you guys celebrate Thanksgiving in Canada? No, right?
No, they don't.
We did it in October.
Yeah, in October. That's what I thought. Okay, so happy Thanksgiving back then. We wish you a very Merry Christmas and a successful, wonderful concert when you go to China. We want to thank you for coming on the show. You've been a great guest. You're a true talent, lovely singer, lovely person. Thank you for coming on the show.
Tanti baci.
Antibaci, it was a pleasure. Thank you so much.
And all the best to you and your family for the holidays.
Same to you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yay, everybody. So we want to thank everybody for tuning in for our show today with our great guests, Keenan Special Bristol and Giorgia Fumanti. It was a fun show. We hope everybody has a wonderful Thanksgiving because Thanksgiving is tomorrow.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving.
Have a great Thanksgiving, and we'll see you guys next week.
Listen, after you eat that big meal, go for a walk. Okay?
So you don't get
fat.
You
have to digest it.
Oh, okay.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Bye, everybody. Thanks so much. See you next week.
Can turn out to be so wrong. Yeah, we in the mix. Yeah, we in the mix. It's another episode. Here we go. The Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. Interviewing the hottest, newest, and truest of today's celebrities. Make sure to subscribe so you can get notified weekly. Jimmy Star, he's the king of cool. Ron Russell, he's a gorgeous dude. Chat room is live and you would be a fool not to vibe with us at the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. So come watch it live on W4CY Radio. Miss some past episodes? Download on iTunes. The Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. It's the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell.